Hi everybody, welcome back to Royal Adventures. Look, Maddie, everybody's here. Hi.
Hi.
How you doing?
Hi.
So we're back here in the Royal Adventures server. I can't get my buttons right. There we go. And we are gonna do a little something a little bit different. We've been doing some serious adventuring lately, and stuff building. But today we're gonna show off some things that Maddie's been doing to start off with. Look at this thing. Have you guys seen a wall like this? This is super cool. I'm not sure, Maddie, where'd you come up with this anyway? Did you just make this up?
Half, kind of.
Half, kind of?
I've seen someone do something with these fences and like the wood. It said there was only one kind of wood. And just kind of plain. I thought, let's just make it with these kind of wood.
Yeah, well, I think it looks cool. So Maddie's kind of taken something she's seen before, added her own ideas, and come up with this wall in her little gated community that she's planning. So I think it's super cool. But before we see the rest of it, Maddie, let's have a little snooze so we don't get creepers blowing up all your hard work back here. And crack of dawn. Guys, we're up with the sun. Look at that, like we had a choice. Okay, you got a lot of chickens spawning in here. That's cool. Then Maddie's got this gigantic waterfall up here, which is super cool. I love that. That is such a neat feature. And she's got this garden going on. 3 different crops in here. Her waterfall up here is getting some ice on it because of the altitude. So if you guys have any suggestions besides, I mean, we know about torches and stuff, but it's just not enough space up there for all the torches that we would need. Anyway, if you have any cool ideas, let us know. Maddie, come show us the hidden room behind the waterfall. Here we go. Nice. That is super cool. Look at this. You can just hop right out. That is so neat. So what's going to be in the hidden room, Maddie?
All my diamonds and stuff.
Okay, so this is like the little treasury, the hidden room behind the waterfall. I love that. That's a cool idea. And over here, look at this. This is so cool. Maddie's got her own mining operation going on down here. I'm not going to run all the way down because I want to get started. Thanks for showing us around, Maddie. I want to get started on kind of what I wanted to do for a little bit today. Today I want to start planning this village that I keep talking about. I'm going to build a village. Okay, so I'm really going to do it, okay? And today's the first step. I'm going to start kind of laying out where I want some of my roads. I'm not going to totally plan it because things kind of take on, their own shape as you go with your building. You kind of make decisions on the fly. But while I'm doing that, Maddie's going to keep working away on her area up there. And I'm going to go over here and grab, I've got some moss stone, some cobblestone, some regular stone, and I think I want to add a little bit of andesite. And I'm just going to start laying in some trails. I might grab some fencing or something like that, but just want to start putting down some trails of where I kind of think my buildings might go. So where's my andesite? It's over here. So one other thing that we added in is this. It's too huge maybe. I might slim it down a little bit. But I've got my AFK fish farm here and storage for those things. Probably add some more storage over here. But I added this. It is a friend of mine, the Viking, suggested it on another server, and it's great. I love this thing. So you can put something in that chest, push that button, it's gone. It's been burnt. And if you know from AFK fishing, you get tons of some things that you'll never use, and eventually you just don't need that much stuff, so you need to burn it or store it, and I don't want to store it, so I'm just going to burn some things so I don't have to make a million storage boxes. But anyway, I'm going to head over here. This is where my starter home is. And I think that this whole flat area back here is going to be where I put in my village. So some of this ground is going to need to be leveled off. Should have grabbed some dirt, right? And some of this area, I'm going to put trails around here to where these new houses are going to go. So I'm going to go grab some dirt, and then I'll come back and get started kind of fixing this place up a little bit. So a peek inside of my brain, I guess. So a lot of people, when they build, they want everything flattened out. I know Maddie likes that. I mean, she can probably do it without it flattened out, but a lot of people want everything on the same level. I don't really think that's necessary, and as a matter of fact, I think it's kind of neat when things are on different levels, you know? I see something like this and I think, okay, there's a basement already there, so can I build a house around that so that it kind of matches up with what's naturally here? I don't know if I'll do that in this case, but maybe, I'm not sure. Or I see a hillside like that, and I think, you know, what would be really cool is if I built a building that the bottom level from this side, you know, I can see a 2-level house, and then if I go up on top, from this angle, I can see a 1-level house. You know what I mean? So I try to make use of whatever levels and different things that the land is presenting to me, if that makes sense. So, you know, that's twofold reason, because, you know, I don't have to do as much groundwork when I do that, but I also think it's really cool and looks really natural when you do that. So I'm going to look around here for a minute, but I think the way this land is kind of laid out, it'd be smarter for me just to level this off, because this is only 1 level difference, so there's not a lot of, you know, dramatic change. And then I see already up here that this is 1 level difference, but it comes out to a point here. I think it'd be really cool to put some kind of a feature right on this point. So I'm just gonna kind of play with those ideas and then lay out some dirt, flatten some of this out, and get back to you. So okay, I'm running out of dirt here, but that's okay. Just want to give you guys an idea. I decided to go ahead and level this off since it was only 1 level difference, so it's kind of a hole in the ground, and that's going to give me room to build a couple of houses through here. You know, more than that, I can build a small village right here in this area, so that's probably what it will turn into. And then I think I'm going to like take this level out right here, so I've got a nice big point here that already kind of naturally existed right there, and then I could put like a fisherman's wharf or something right out front here. So that's kind of what's going through my head. But one thing I did not do when we started is I chose 2 names from the suggestions. I have 2 horses, and I'm gonna call them Snuggles and Cynthia from the suggestions you guys left in the comments. I love those names. I think Cynthia is a very regal horse name, and you know, Snuggles, who doesn't love Snuggles? You know what I mean? So I'm gonna come over here and name my horses real quick. I gotta fix this fence over here. It's kind of a mess right now. I think that's how those sheep got out earlier. But let's see. I'm gonna call this horse Snuggles, and this one Cynthia. Yay! Oh man, that's cool. I still need to set up an area around the around our area, a couple of spots that I can park my horses, because I'm still running around too much. I have horses and I'm still running around, so we'll see if I can get that sorted out before too long. But alright, so now that I kind of have an idea of where things are gonna be, I can put a couple of houses back here. You know, they're gonna be different kinds of buildings, like maybe a sawmill, or like a metal worker, a shop, you know what I mean? Stuff like that. Maybe a small motel or an inn, you know, whatever they would have back in the medieval days. That's what I'm gonna put in. Maybe I'll take you guys as suggestions and then build them. So if you have a suggestion for what I should build, you know, comment, and maybe it'll make it into this area before too long, because I'm gonna plan on building a couple of houses probably next week, a couple of buildings. So that's on tap for next week. So once I kind of have that figured out, what I like to do is take my shovel and go from somewhere. I already have this house sitting here, so I know that I need a trail off in this direction, right? And I don't like my buildings like right up on top of each other too much when I have this much space, so kind of give myself a little bit of room. And these trails don't need to be perfectly straight, you know. As a matter of fact, it's much nicer if they're not perfectly straight. So this kind of brings me to right here, and so that means I could have something right in here, or I could have something back over in this area, and this is kind of what I'm thinking. So I'm going to temporarily just kind of place some blocks where I think I might put some buildings later on, you know. So I like this because it's kind of nestled right into these trees. You know, it doesn't have to be perfect, just kind of an idea of where I might go with this building. And then I'm gonna get my shovel and I'm just gonna start making an actual trail over here, you know. So that's the idea. And I'm gonna randomize it. It's gonna be randomized. You know, you've seen this sort of trail around if you've spent much time on Minecraft. And I like it, and I'm gonna use it. So just want, how did that happen? Did you guys see that? I put that cobblestone down and then I got grass. That's weird. I'm gonna put this down. I want to use mostly stone. I like to pick one block that I use most of and then accent the trail that I'm putting down with the other 2 blocks that I choose. But the blocks kind of need to go together. They kind of need to be similar in style. So I got that mostly in stone, and then I'm going to come back this way with andesite and just kind of tweak it as I go, you know. So that's kind of what we end up with on our trail, and it's just a little bit too straight, right? So put in a little bit of something here and there. Nope, not on top of the ground. Put in something here and there to kind of mix it up. If it looks too thick, you know, take some out. If it looks too thin, add a little bit in there. If you want, you know, if you want some grass in a spot where you think there should be grass, put some grass. That's all I do. So I'm gonna grab some of this dirt and kind of add that back in there, because I think that was just a little bit too thick, you know. And then I'm gonna grab some bone meal, because to really top this off, you want to add some kind of fencing, and some bone meal I think would be about perfect. So I'm gonna grab that. So this sort of a trail can be done in, I've seen terracotta or bone block, I've seen, you know, concrete powder, just all different colors. But this is that really wouldn't go well in a medieval themed build, you know. So I'm taking these flowers out because I don't want that color. I just want the grass. I wish there was a bone meal that was grass only. Because if I want flowers, I'm gonna plant some flowers. But anyway, so I'm taking these flowers out, which is great because I can use that for dye later. But that's kind of what we've got. So we've got something going on, I think, that looks pretty cool. And you can see I add that. I didn't like that one there, but sometimes you add in that the double tall grass, like maybe right up here close to the building, you know. So that's what it's starting to look like. And then once in a while, where you think it makes sense, put down, you know, a couple of cobblestone wall like that. and maybe back over this way. I'll add one. Something like that. Not exactly where I wanted it, but that works. And then it kind of guides you around the trail a little bit. So maybe one right here. Kind of take you over to this, what might be a house right here later on. And so that's kind of what I'm gonna do. But I think the rest of this episode, we were talking about it, and we'd like to go back over to the Nether because we can both use some glowstone for our builds. We're tired of using torches on everything pretty much, so we just want to use some glowstone. And so we need to get over there with our silk touch pickaxes and grab some of that. Okay, Maddie, here it is, just like we left it.
Look behind you!
Oh no, oh no, oh no, I'm already gonna die. You know, probably should have brought some of that fire resistance, right? Yeah, probably should have. Probably should have grabbed the fire resistance, but we did not. Alright, I see all kinds of glowstone, but it's really high up there, right? So, let's see if there's some easy stuff to get a hold of, you know? Easy peasy glowstone. Okay, here's one over here, and it's got lava all over it, so that's perfect. Perfection itself. Don't like the lava. Not fond of it. Okay, there we go. Let's get it, let's get it, let's get it. How much do you need, Maddie? The longer I'm here, the less I need. You know what I mean? The longer I'm in the Nether, the less glowstone I recall having a need for. Because I don't like it in the Nether. There we go. There we go. It would be really cool if we could get some more skeleton heads. Get us another beacon. How many beacons does a person need? I say, you know, Maddie says 27. Whoa, that's too close to lava. Sheesh. Alright, so there's our portal right there. I don't want to lose that. Ooh, there's some glowstone over that lava. Oh, man. And there's a bit of fortress that I've never been to before. Oh, Maddie, should we try to cross this lava? No, forget it. I don't need glowstone that bad. Man, why didn't I bring netherrack? We got a million netherrack at home, and I just brought a bunch of cobblestone.
I didn't bring any more.
Precious cobblestone. Ooh, look at that. Okay, I'm gonna build around here. Speed bridge now.
No.
Nah. Okay, let's grab this. I think I only need a few, honestly.
I need about 2 stacks.
Maddie needs 2 stacks. I don't think we're gonna be in here long enough to get 2 stacks. Oh no. There it comes. Here it comes. Yeah, perfect hit. You guys are so good at shooting me. Oh my. Good grief. Yeah, I'm just gonna grab some of this while I'm in here because why not? This stuff is great for building. It looks super cool. Let's see if we can get one more of these. I don't know. Okay, I only have 23. How many do you have, Manny?
25.
25. So yeah, we could use a few more. Could use a few more of those. Okay, so our fortress is over there. I went over here. There's another fortress right there. This is the coolest Nether, except for the glowstone is terrible. But there's fortresses all over the place, so that is super awesome. Whoa, look at that. Oh my goodness, it's opening up. Oh my gosh. This thing is huge. Are you guys seeing that? That is nuts. Plus there's some glowstone there. Maddie's back over at the other one, which is okay because if I get lost I can use her coordinates, but wow, look at that. We're gonna have to come back here, Maddie-o. Opportunity everywhere. Okay, let me grab some more of this. We're gonna get out of here pretty soon. Guy, you're totally on fire. Not cool. Yeah, I got a gas closing in. So that's enough of that. Let's just take our winnings and go home. Nice, nice. Uh-oh, look at that hole. That, you gotta watch this nether. It is. Okay, there we go. Got some good ones. Got some pretty good ones here. Alright, I'm gonna head back toward Maddie, but we're definitely gonna come back. Oh my gosh. I want a 1 block thing too. I don't want that. Dude, you're like right on top of me. How's that fair? Okay. Ooh, I got a gas tier. Ooh. Alright, let's go. I did not want to die in the nether. Not today, my friends. Not today.
How much glowstone did you get?
Okay, so I've collected 51 glowstone. Actually, I've got a little more because I got the glowstone dust. Probably some that you were blocked or taken down because you didn't have the silk touch with you this time. How much glowstone did you get, Manny?
49.
Alright, 49. That's a pretty good haul. Let's get out of here. That's going to light up a bunch of stuff for us. So I'm going to start making my way back and see if I can meet up with Maddie. And we ended up back here again. Why? What is going on with this thing? I cannot figure out this portal situation. I don't know the deal. I put a new portal. I'm sure you noticed when we went through. If I didn't edit that part out. I don't know. But we went through over by my starter house, just up the hill there. And we keep ending up back over at that village, which is super weird. I don't understand why that happens. Minecraft, fix it. So, a little bit of a this and that sort of an episode. Doing some chores, taking care of some things. But next week, Maddie's going to be away for probably a couple of episodes on her spring break, visiting family and stuff. So, King Jammer, that's me. Going to do a little bit of building, a couple of builds. Don't be sad, Maddie. Don't be sad. It's going to be fine. So, we're going to have fun. We're going to do a couple of builds next week. And then Maddie will join us after her fun on her spring break. So, thanks guys for joining us and see you next time. Bye.
Bye-bye.